The DNA results are in. Is Blueface the pappy? Welcome back to Damien After Dark. If you're new here and you have not subscribed to the channel yet, click that subscribe button and also turn on your post notifications so you never miss a beat, okay? Next, I need you to support the channel if you'd ever be so grateful. It's very simple. All you've got to do is click the thumbs up button that's right below this video, okay? When you like the channel, YouTube is going to share it out to people like yourself so more people can find us. If you want to donate, you can also donate, and that's another way to support the channel. I will put in the description box below, down below this video. Just click down there and you will see ways that you can donate using PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, all the good stuff like that. Also have my Amazon wish list down there. Thank you guys so much in advance for all the donations, love, and support. Mwah. Last but not least, join the conversation. I want to hear from you on what you thought of this episode, okay? So let's get into it. First of all, before we get into it, this episode aired Sunday. I'm recording this Tuesday night into Wednesday morning because it's like 4 or 5 a.m. right now. And I know that's late. I like to usually try to pump these after shows out right after the show airs. I wish Zeus would give me the episodes early so I could do them for y'all and have them out like boom right after the episode airs. But that's just not the reality of how it works. I ain't got connections like that. But I apologize for being late. I'm here now. Better late than never, as I like to say. But I'm just not interested, y'all. It's so hard to be engaged in this show. But I know that some of you love, or not, I don't want to say love. I know that some of you watch this show. So I do this for y'all, ultimately. I honestly do it for you guys. And if y'all can hear crickets in the background, I'm so sorry, because like I said, it's, what time is it? 4:36 a.m. and it's super like dead silent outside. My house is pretty silent. There's nothing. So like, listen, y'all hear that? I don't know. I have to rewatch the video so I can see if I can hear it, but it's pretty loud where I'm at, so I'm pretty sure y'all can hear it anyway. How have you guys been? Are you ready to get into the episode? Let's get into the episode. So this episode starts off with the boxing match from last week between Blueface and Floyd Mayweather. Remember, he went to Vegas and went to Floyd Mayweather's gym, and Floyd ended up showing up and doing this boxing match. Blueface has been training. I guess he wants to be a boxer now. Seems like he's taking it serious. He did a fight in London. We saw that. We talked about that here on the after show. Now he's in Vegas and he's working with one of the best, Floyd Mayweather. I mean, can you get any better than that? And I mean, Zeus has connections with Floyd Mayweather, so I'm not surprised that they're going to use him at any chance they can. I don't mean use him in a bad way, but like use him in their show. I can see they probably try to use him any chance that they get. So we see him fighting, and it's safe to say that Mayweather ran circles around Blueface. I think he was taking it easy on him. Do y'all not feel the same way? If you watch the footage, it seems like Floyd was taking it light on Blueface. I'm like, I know if you wanted to tear this man apart right now, he could. Because I mean, we're talking about a man who's never lost a boxing match in his life. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know boxing like that. It could be Mike Tyson or somebody else. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure it's Floyd Mayweather like never lost a fight ever from anybody in his career. And that's huge. I mean, who can say that, right? And you mean to tell me he can't beat Blueface? Child, please. He was taking it easy on him. And Blue is tired and he's giving out at this point. And I'm watching him and he's sweaty. And I'm just like, how is this fun for y'all? Like, I'm serious. I just don't get it. Maybe that's like, I just really look at like, not saying gay men don't box, because I'm sure there are some gay boxers out there. But like, again, a gay man's brain, a straight man's brain. Boys will be boys regardless, but I just don't see why boxing is fun. Like beating each other up, sweating, bleeding, out of breath. Like it sounds miserable to me, okay? Now, Chrisean is on the sideline she's standing on the ring, the little ropes, you know, she's standing there pregnant in high heels on the side of a boxing ring. I mean, what else is wrong here, right? She might as well be walking down the road. I mean, and she won't shut up. She's sitting there on the sideline, you know, move, baby, get up off him, this way, uppercut, combo, you know. And it's like, girl, you gonna distract him doing all that. You know, you're gonna distract him doing all that. You need to worry about that human being that's growing in your stomach. And while you sitting up there on that boxing ring, right on the edge, in them 4 or 5 inch stiletto thigh high pumps, pregnant. Okay? Because if that was me, and I'm not a woman, ladies, I'm not trying to judge or speak for any women out there, but I've been around a lot of pregnant women. Most of us, everybody's known a pregnant woman. It's common sense. You know, you want to do everything you can to prevent anything from happening to your unborn child. Safety is the #1 priority. Why would you be standing on the edge of a boxing ring while 2 men are going at it? Not to mention, it's not like these boxing rings have guardrails around them. It's fucking rope. So all these dudes have to do is one quick fall into her. She falls over. I mean, it's just, but you know, you can't tell them shit. You can't tell them shit. We get a cameo from Yaya Mayweather, Floyd Mayweather's daughter, which was nice. You know, we know Yaya because we don't know her just as Floyd Mayweather's daughter. We know Yaya because she stays in the media a lot, particularly with her crazy in love, toxic relationship she had with rapper NBA Youngboy. Y'all probably know that. You've probably seen that play out in the media. They just as toxic as Blueface and Chrisean. I mean, 4 peas in a pie. They got a Blueface-esque type relationship. Could you imagine Chrisean and Yaya together? Yeah. Or could you imagine NBA and Blueface? Whew. Could we just make Blueface like a side character? And let's just bring Yaya in as a full-time cast member. We'll call the show Chrisean and Yaya. You know, it'd be way more interesting. Listen, I enjoyed watching those 2 girls sit, you know, Chrisean and Yaya, they sat on the side of the ring and they talked for a minute. And it was like a few minute scene, and hell, that was more interesting than the entire season. I liked seeing Yaya. I liked talking to her. I liked seeing Chrisean talk to her, and we see Chrisean and Yaya, they're talking about having kids and, you know, how they've lived their lives in the spotlight. Yaya says she doesn't want her kids to be under a microscope and be in the public eye. She wants to give them a choice to see if they want to do this. You know, she doesn't want to push them to be in the public eye, and I respect that. You know, the Yaya I saw on TV in this moment, now granted it was only a few minute clip, she seems humble. She doesn't seem like the girl that's portrayed in the media. Has she done some questionable, crazy stuff? Yeah, I mean, yeah, she has. And I'm sure she was drove to do it. Not justifying her crazy behavior, but y'all know how some of these men are. And, I mean, and women. Y'all know how people can be in relationships. Shit can get toxic and you do crazy things when you're in love. Again, not justifying her behavior. I'm simply saying what I saw on TV. I liked her. And she's a very pretty girl. And speaking of pretty, listening to Floyd Mayweather, he's sexy to me. I'm like, okay, Floyd, them little shorts. He had them little shorts on. And he had that thing, you know, that thing they wear, I guess they wear in boxing. It's like it guards your nuts and your cock and all that. And it's padded. And it kind of looks like, it's like shaped like granny panties, except it's like a padded thing they wear. So Floyd got them on, you know, that's drawing them shorts up. You can see that, them cakes in the back. You know, I'm looking, he's fine to me. Pretty teeth. I mean, so sexy to me. And he's like just watching him, he's talking to Blueface and he's giving Blueface advice and just talking to him and Chrisean in general. And he's so direct and looks you in the eye and he's poised when he speaks. And somebody asked him about, oh, you and Blueface, y'all got this big jewelry and car collection. And he said, you know, that really doesn't matter to me. The jewelries and the cars, yeah, it mattered 20 years ago when I first got started. But I've been in the game 30 years and, now that he's older, he's pretty much saying it doesn't matter. I don't care about that. He said investing my money and building generational wealth is what mattered. And I have been there and done that with the jewelry and the cars. And I respect that. Look, I respect a man who's grown up, who's matured, who's realized, I need to elevate in my life. I need to make better decisions and better choices when it comes to my finances. We've all been young and dumb and stupid and making dumb choices financially. I'm still currently there. 30 years old, I still make stupid financial decisions. And I'm sure when I'm 40 and 50, I'll get smarter and be better. So are you at home watching. We'll get better when it comes to our finances and things like that. You think when you're younger, you think things like that matter. Like I remember like in my early 20s, like having the latest iPhone was so important to me. Every year, every September when that new iPhone came out, I wanted to go trade mine in, or now that I'm 30 years old, I don't care. I've had the same iPhone for 3 years now, the iPhone 12 Pro Max, what is currently filming this video right now on. And it's in perfect condition. It works pretty great. I mean, I don't have any reason to go get a brand new iPhone because they all look the same. The design looks the same. The 11, the 12, the 13, the 14, the 15 coming out, it's going to look exactly the fucking same. So I just didn't care to upgrade. And I think that just comes with age and maturing and growing, And another thing about Floyd Mayweather that I like about him that I can respect is we don't see him in the media a lot for negative attention. We've never really seen him in any scandals. He ain't cheating and lurking and bebopping around. He ain't putting his hands on nobody. He ain't in dabbling in drugs. And I mean, this is a man who is very, 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 very wealthy. Could have all the drugs, could have all the hoes, could do what he wanted and try to buy people off. You know what I'm saying? I always see him giving back in the media, different foundations, different charities, organizations. And correct me if I'm wrong. There may be stuff out there about him that I don't know. I just haven't seen it. And I tend to follow pop culture pretty often. And whoever bags Floyd Mayweather is one lucky son of a, you know what? All the puns intended on the word bag, okay? Now, did y'all see that one scene where, like, you see a bunch of people running with Floyd, like, outside in the streets in Vegas? Everybody's just, like, jogging. And I'm like, why are we seeing this? I mean, is this Blueface's show now, following his boxing career or something? Like, seeing him train and get exercise in? I'm just confused. I didn't get why we needed to see that scene. I guess it was filler. They needed something to stretch the episode out. Now we see that Chrisean heads to Miami. Her and Blueface are heading to Miami. They're going to be performing at the Floyd Mayweather fight. This is the same fight, which I think I've told y'all before, that we're seeing on Jocelyn's Cabaret. If you're watching Jocelyn's Cabaret with me right now, you know that Jocelyn and her girls are traveling to Miami to perform at the Floyd Mayweather fight. This is the same exact fight that Chrisean and Blueface are going to. And the same fight that Jocelyn was arrested for assaulting people and police officers at, if you remember. And so much of this footage and so many of these scenes need to be trimmed. What is going on? We don't need to see Blueface and Chrisean walking to their car, driving to the venue, getting out of their car, walking into the building, walking to the elevator, inside the elevator going up, ding, the elevator opening, them walking out, them, like, why are we watching this is, I don't get it. I'm confused. Do y'all not realize that you can edit your footage? Or is it just that you have no content? Y'all have nothing to show us, so you're just giving us what you got. It's one of the two. Either you're slow, or you just ain't got the footage. I mean, it's boring. You lost my attention. You lost my attention a long time ago in season 1. And then Blueface, I'm fixing to get in his ass again, literally. He's steady walking around, like I told y'all last week, with his pants sagging. I can't tell y'all how much ass I have seen this season watching this show. I can't tell y'all how many times I have seen Blueface's ass watching this show. I've seen his ass more than I've seen Chrisean's ass. When she's wearing these little skimpy shorts and she's wearing these little short dresses and, she's in her bikini. I've seen Blue's ass more than I've seen hers. Honestly. And low key, I think this is what he wants based off the shit he be saying. And I'll be looking, Blue. I know you, if you watching, so no, you probably ain't. A lot of us, we be looking. You want men looking at your booty? So then we see, y'all know how, if you don't watch this show, and you're just here for the recap and the after show, throughout these episodes, every now and then they will like put a tweet up on the screen, either from Blueface or Chrisean, like showing one of their tweets. And this is one of his tweets. These females gonna lay with me regardless. Shrug emoji, laugh emoji. These females gonna lay with me regardless. Regardless of what? Regardless of if you got a girl and a baby or not. Real fucking cute. Classy. You know? Where is the decorum? Like, what is it with our generation? It's like with our generation, the more ratchet and skanky and trashy and low vibrational and low down that you are, the better. You're rewarded for bad behavior. I mean, I get that. I get salacious shit sells and sex sell and stuff like, you know, I get all that. Like, I understand. I'm not naive and stupid to that, but it's just like being an awful person is like the end. It's like the end thing now. It's rewarded in our society, and like doing the right things and being a good spirited person is no longer a good thing anymore. I mean, am I the only one that feels that way? And you know what else I'm thinking? As I'm watching this, as a viewer just observing, part of the reason Blueface does not respect Chrisean, one of the things, not the thing, but one of the things I think that he doesn't respect Chrisean for is because she gives off the energy that she gives off. She acts and she looks like a 15-year-old child. I mean, you look like a kid with your front tooth taken out. Nobody gonna take you serious. You don't keep your, I mean, she's got a front tooth that was, you know, a fake one that you could never tell was fake, but she never wears it. You act like a fucking 15-year-old. You act like a fucking horny, immature teenager that just hit puberty and is in her first relationship and just got some dick for the first time. And you stupid and crazy about the guy and all over him and so clingy that it's annoying as shit. I see why he treats you like a little girl. And I'm not on his side. I'm not picking sides. I think they're both toxic. I think they're both terrible for each other. And I don't think they'll ever be together forever. But she acts like a fucking kid. It's annoying. Like, and it's cringy as fuck. And they're, like, even in this scene, that they're in the hotel, they're in Miami. Blue is drinking. She doesn't want him to drink. She wants him to be sober. And she's sitting him down and she's getting ready to, she's got the DNA test results and she's getting ready to tell him about it, right? And even in this scene, this is an example of like her acting like just a fucking child, like just so juvenile, immature, puke. Okay, it's one way I could say it. Like, she's acting like a 15-year-old girl and not a grown-ass woman who's pregnant and just got a DNA test back. That's what I'm trying to say. But in this scene, it's like a 15-minute scene. She's sitting there and she's just like snickering over and over and over again and looking him in his eye, right up in him, like a little girl that just got a boyfriend for the first time. And he's stoned and high as giraffe pussy and lit off the liquor, sitting there like, you know, just looking at her. And like, it's the snickering for me. She's just constantly, Blue, what is it, Blue? Yeah. Like, girl, I don't condone violence, but I so, in my mind, just got her mama pictured in my head going, shut the fuck up. Like, god damn. Girl, grow up. Grow up. Like, can y'all not edit this shit down? I had to sit through that shit. for 15 minutes. And then she's, well, first of all, let me get to the DNA test, because she sits him down and she has the DNA test results in her hand. And when it comes to the unborn child that is in Chrisean Rock Malone's womb, I don't know if her name is Malone or not, but when it comes to the unborn fetus that is in Chrisean Rock's womb, Blueface, Jonathan Blueface, you are the father. Bitch, I told you. Bitch, I told you. I told you I ain't been fucking nobody else. I told you I didn't fuck your brother and cousin and them. I told you. Blue acts like at first that he's not happy about it, but he's happy. You can tell he's happy. They're both happy, and that's when the snickering, all that stuff keeps happening, you know. And then after they snickered and talked for 20 minutes, she's like, or no, Blueface says, she says, why are we talking? Let's fuck. And he's like, let's fuck then. And she's like, right now? And he's like, yeah, ninja. And she sits on top of him. She climbs over and she sits on top, and then she grabs like a blanket or something, just like I'm doing with my robe. And she, like, you know, covers it over them. It looks like she's sitting on his cock. I don't know. But it looks, and, you know, you see him kind of doing all this right here. And, like, I'm not even surprised. I mean, I would not be surprised if they totally fucked right there on camera. Zeus camera crew right there, producers right there, audio man right there. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if she rode that dick like a DMX right there. Or not a DMX. God forgive me. I did not mean to say DMX. A BMX. Isn't that what Nikki said? Ride dick like a BMX. Or Cardi, I'm sorry. I said it again. BMX. What Cardi say? Ride the dick like a BMX. Not DMX the rapper. Lord forgive me. DMX up there gonna haunt me for that one. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they did it. And I'm no judgment, whatever floats your boat. Listen, I got some videos myself, okay? But we've seen them on live. Chrisean has had her pussy ate on Instagram Live. She's fucked him on Instagram Live. Now, granted, you can't see everything. It's not like they prop the camera up and she's just riding. It's like little certain angles where, you know, you just see her from here up, turned around. All you see is her back, and you kind of just see her riding. You know, I saw a video like that once. But look, this is Zeus. Y'all do everything else on this network. Why not show them fucking? Why not give us the porn? Hell, your ratings would shoot up. Y'all already showcase violence on everything that you do. It's already a R-rated channel. Why not add fucking in there? We see tits. We see twat. Remember on Jocelyn's Cabaret last season, we saw Gaia. If you remember and you watched that season, Gaia, we saw her whole pussy, and it was hairy as hell. Hairy bush, and she was proud of it. I mean, what else are we missing here? Now, next week, we see a sneak peek where Blueface or somebody gets charged with robbery, or they insinuate that. The edit insinuates that Blueface was arrested for robbery or got charged with the robbery charge. We see him there at the phone saying something about robbery. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. That's why I'm not jumping to any conclusions, because I know how these edits can be. They try to trick us into watching the next episode, and we watch the next episode, and it's not what it always was. And we also see Chrisean perform at the, we see Chrisean and Blueface perform at the Floyd Mayweather fight. All that and more next week on the Blueface and Chrisean Crazy in Love After Show, only on Damien After Dark. You don't want to miss it, so make sure you subscribe to the channel now and turn on your post notifications so you what? That's right, never miss a beat. All right, next, if you don't mind, I would love if you guys supported this channel. It's so easy to do. All you've got to do is click that thumbs up button. It's free, it's simple, it's right below this video. Click that thumbs up button, and that is your way of supporting the channel. And if you want to be generous and go a little bit further with supporting the channel, you can donate to the Damien After Dark podcast and channel. Right below this video, I will put in the description box ways that you can donate through Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, PayPal. I even have an Amazon wish list below. I appreciate all of you guys that support both through donations and through liking this video, subscribing, all that. I love each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart, and I mean that so sincerely. Last but not least, join the conversation. I want to hear from you on what you thought about this episode. What do y'all think about Blueface being the father of the baby? What do y'all think about it? And how do y'all feel about Blueface and Chrisean just about to get it on, right on camera, right at the very end? What y'all think about it? I want to hear from you guys. I love you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time on Damien After Dark. See ya.